The beautiful Lincoln Theater in Marion, Virginia turns 90 years old this summer. To celebrate a very special birthday, concert will be held featuring country star Lee Greenwood. And here to tell us about this iconic theater on its 90th birthday is Brian Tibbs. Brian, appreciate you being here today.
Yeah, great to be back.
Let's talk about this. First of all, let's talk about a little bit about the history of the theater, because in 90 years, there's a lot of history there.
It's got an illustrious history for sure. Starting out as a movie house back in the days when movie theaters were adorned with a lot of decor and decorations, and that's really what's significant about the theater. It's a Marion revival style theater, which not many of those exist today. So you're really you're not going to see one outside of a huge metropolitan area, other than the one here in there in Marion, I should say.
And I was, the press release you sent out was it didn't occur to me, but it really is. When folks were going from Nashville up to do tours in the Northeast and stuff, it was on the way, and it was a great stop for a lot of country music acts. Some legendary country music acts. Loretta Lynn, Ernest Tubb, Minnie Pearl, people like that.
Yeah, a ton of them, and it is sort of still on that track, which works to our favor for sure. And so Lee Greenwood concert just makes sense in that regard, as he's such a big time country star. This
is a big get for you all, especially being around the July 4th holiday.
Yeah, and that was the thing. That was sort of our thought process behind it. Marion's a very patriotic town, and he's most well known, I think, for that one big hit. Although he's had a string of hits. Once you hear his other music, you're going to recognize many others and say to yourself, "Oh, that's Lee Greenwood. I had no idea."
But it's kind of like like you say, it's become like almost an unofficial anthem. God bless the USA. Been used in a lot of political campaigns. Been used in a lot of other ceremonies for fireworks, things of that nature. It's used everywhere.
Sure. It's been covered by Dolly Parton and Beyonce, which I don't think many songs can say the same.
I started to say that's a polar opposites almost there on the musical spectrum. But this is a big get for Marion. Y'all are looking forward to having a big crowd there.
Yeah, there are still some tickets available. So if you want to see the show, then check our website, thelincoln.org, and you can still pick up some tickets. But yeah, this is going to be a chance for us to celebrate the 90 years, and so far, Marion has come so far in those years, especially in the last 20 since the theater was reopened. So that's a significant thing for us to celebrate, and Lee Greenwood is just a part of that big celebration.
When you're booking acts, and do folks recognize the Lincoln Theater? Do they know? I mean, it's on the map for a lot of folks.
It is, and Tim White is here to talk more about Song of the Mountains.
Song of the Mountains here
That's
a little bit.
Surely our flagship program. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, Marion is definitely seen from coast to coast thanks to Song of the Mountains, and we really revere that show and everything that it's done for our town. And so it's great to be able to work alongside the folks of Song of the Mountains and bring the supplemental programming, I guess you could say.
And we had Ken Heath on yesterday. As Marion has grown, the Lincoln Theater has been part of that growth as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to think it takes all the credit for it, but that's not necessarily the case. But yeah, to see Marion become a thriving downtown and really more youthful and more vibrant has been really nice. And actually moving back from Florida to there makes it a great place to want to stick around. So.
When you go out of the area, you go to other places in the country, and you talk about the Lincoln Theater, what are some of the points you drive home to folks?
The uniqueness of the Marion revival style is probably the one I focus on the most, and then of course the exposure that Song of the Mountains has had, and everything that we've done to promote heritage music and heritage culture in our area, which is really important. But on the movies theater side of that, there weren't many places where people could go see news broadcasts for that matter, especially
absolutely
in the 30s and 40s. So the Lincoln Theater has a historical context aside from just being a place of entertainment, but really a community center, a place where people go to learn more about the world and about what's happening in modern society, or back in those days.
Everything that was going on in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Brian, appreciate you stopping by.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks.
Let's give you the information right now. The big Lee Greenwood concert celebrating the 90th anniversary of the Lincoln Theater, Saturday, June 20th and 29th at 7 p.m. If you need tickets, you need more information, give that number or that website right there a look today.